you obviously source a lot of information. You keep your finger on the pulse of the industry. Where do you find that content? Where do you recommend people go to find the plethora of information that you have access to?
Well, thank you very much for the plug. Yeah, I'm in a great position because I'm paid to read and listen to a lot of up-to-date influencer marketing content. And I do that for Fourth Floor, and I produce a newsletter on their behalf every Wednesday at noon. So where do I go for inspiration? The information is an online, it's a website, but it's also a newsletter. That gives me a lot of stuff. Tube Filter, that gives me a lot of information. I have various Google alerts set up for the creator economy and influencer marketing, just as simple as that. It means plowing through a lot of stuff before you get to some interesting bits of content. I obviously read BuzzFeed, the New York Times. Obviously, Taylor Lorenz is on book leave at the moment, but she writes a lot about influencer marketing. And I think the more serious titles are starting to get writers on as part of their team. So Adweek has now got one, Mediatel, The Drum. They've also all got specialists writing about influencer marketing. So there's a lot of stuff to plow through, but we're seeing a lot more nuanced and sophisticated writing and production about our industry. It's not just hatchet jobs about how we're just a fad like we were seeing 2 years ago.
Absolutely. We caught up recently at IMS in London. I thought it was a great event. Have you got any recommendations for events that people should be going to next year?
Well, I'm on the committee for the IMS, so I would stay tuned for next year's influencer marketing show. Also, the Festival of Marketing, that's a great one. Adweek is another good one to go to. I'm sure I'm missing out on others. Yeah, I think it's important that we talk about and celebrate influencer marketing, but also acknowledge we're part of a wider fraternity. So it's not just about going to industry or influencer marketing specific events, but going to wider marketing and advertising events. YMS, for example, if your audience is a youthful audience, so not just about industry specificity, but also about adjacent industries to understand about them.